Hey, sad single man. Okay, so you are focused on family. Family is very much important to you. Home life, stabilizing yourself. You do not want to chase anyone. You don't have time for that. You're stabilizing yourself. Some of you messed up big time. And you may be regretting some things that you've done in the past. And it's like, I can't take it back. Love is stressful. Life is stressful right now for Sag men. So it's like, I don't have time. I did a reading. I don't even know if I put that up. Yeah, I think I did a love reading, but I never had a chance to put it up. And it was the same thing. Sag single men was like, I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for love. Like, you really do not have time. And you may just feel like it's just too much going on and I don't have time for it. Whereas... And you look back and think, damn, I should have did A, B, and C. It would have been easier for me to do A, B, and C because now I wouldn't be in this predicament. Whatever that is for you when it comes to love, like your ego, your pride, your, right to freedoms, whatever. And now it seems like life has gotten harder on you because of it. You don't trust people. For some of you, you're not playing around. So if anybody try to come to your home, do something to your home, you're not having it. Some of you are definitely very spiritual and you do spiritual works and you don't play any games, but also you will defend to the end. So this like real world things that you're focusing on outside of love. Now, getting back on love, there's a sense of you feeling like you have to guard yourself, but you're going to take it easy. You're going to disconnect from that because, Sagittarius can only do that shit but for so long. It's like it always is in the back. It's always at the ready. But, they don't have to walk around that way 24/7. So I see you guys getting back out there, having a little bit of fun. And if someone can, things can get a little hot, very heavy. You can cut someone off, them you out of nowhere. And then you're back on the prowl or you're back out there. Not just on the prowl, but you're back out there making things happen in your life, doing what you need to do. You have success just like Scorpio single men. And although you may think, now here's the thing. You're headed towards success, man, but you may feel like, well, financially, I'm still not where I want to be because you may have expenses, shit, you may be paying child support. Anything could be going on with like, I really don't, I'm getting there, making traction, but I'm not where I need to be just yet. And for some of you, when it comes to love, I do feel like you're going to be getting attention, but you're not ready to put yourself out there because you could be getting watched. Well, I wanted to say you could be watching someone, but I guess you're going to be getting watched by someone. I guess that X here. But you're going to be busy working and working a lot and working your way out of debt is what I'm hearing. Yeah, working your way into a financial. Let me tell you one thing. When I tell you Sagittarius is not fucking playing now and it looks like into next year when it comes to your money, and once again, it's a confirmation, you and Scorpio not fucking playing at all. Okay, so here you are again. You guys are getting to a place where, you're gonna make your dreams, your goals, your obligations and your objectives come true. And it may be a rough 3 years, or every year gets better. Every year it gets easier. And then once you get on your 5th and 6th, it's like, oh, I got so much I can get. Here you go, that. So this is not a time, men, where you even care about new love or anything. Like, you're not chasing tail. That's the last thing you're doing is chasing tail. It's like, no. It's real stuff going on out here. I do not have time for this stuff. And the last time I got myself involved, well, you look where it got me. Why did I do it? You know me. I'm going to laugh. You got to laugh. What are you going to do? You're going to cry? So, yeah, man, I'm proud of you guys because it's like, I don't know what all you've gone through. But it damn sure, for you to put a Sagittarius man for you to make him put himself in punishment and say, no, I'm good. I don't know what the hell you guys just went through. But I feel for you guys. And look, it could be worse. You could be broke. You could be still heartbroken. You could be going through a hell of a lot. But no. You're very mature about it. You're going to put your ducks in a row and you're going to make some stuff happen. And for some of you, it's like money is going to be taken away from you through this breakup or whatever. And now it's like, well, now I have to work more just to, you know, make ends meet for some of you, or to supplement. But don't worry, because whatever this pushing you into another gear, it is going to make you make even more for yourself. So I want to take that extra time to let you guys know that. Now on to sad single ladies. Well. Single Sagittarius ladies. Well. You're starting off rather nice. A wealthy man. Somebody got a little bit of money. It looks like he got a lot of money. He got money. Yeah. He could be an Aquarius. He may be dominated by Gemini. Now listen, you know, Uranus is going into Gemini, your opposite sign. So don't be surprised if you guys get plucked off the market. Now, I've been telling Sagittariuses that you guys are going to get, you know, plucked and pushed into a relationship. But yeah, when Uranus is opposing your sign, anything is possible. Let's get into it. Oh, okay. So we're going to look into him, because you got somebody that's already showing up. He's missing you. This is somebody that you're not talking to, that's missing you, and he's running out of time. He's afraid. It's too late to take action. Ooh. He hasn't told you everything that he made wrong. Look at you saving lives and changing lives and stuff, and having people realize their flaws. You're even God. Well, let me play Whoopi Goldberg and be Ghost for a little bit. Well, you're simply irresistible. Shout out to Tina Turner. You know, she's a Sagittarius too. And but he does not know if things will ever change between the two of you. So he's missing you. There's somebody who truly misses you. Okay, so let's put him aside for a minute and let's get into you. If I can, because he's really this man is trying to hijack this reading. So some unfinished business. Yeah, we know, sir. Slide over a little bit. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, please. You're getting the hell out of Dodge. Any little thing that don't sound right, don't look right, don't seem right, you're out of there. Out of there. You're not responding, you're not replying, you're gone. Okay. And you may feel like you don't want to be played again. You don't want to look stupid again. You don't want ... You may also find it's hard to hear truths from people. So it's like, I don't know, it's not worth it, you know, that sort of thing. Now let's get down to the bottom of it. This man has been thinking about you for upwards of 2 years, year and a half. He has a lot of hang-ups and wants to kind of come your way secretly. This man, okay, so some of you guys have a man that is, whoever this person is missing you, he may be married, he may be taken, but he's missing you. And wanting to take you out, wanting to spend some time with you. Definitely you're going to hear from this person. So whoever the hell from your past is coming back, it's probably him, and he's going to try to circle back around and come back toward you. But then he'll play gun shy. Like, he may want to come back, but he may stalk you more than he will actually reach out. So if you don't hear from him, he's just stalking you however he can. Others of you can hear from him, but he'll go cold. Like, if you don't pick up the phone, he won't call again. That type of thing. And you're being stalked online. Just somebody stalking you online. Okay? And you're focusing on your finances and healing yourself and doing what you have to do. And you have someone that is very immature. I don't know if he's just younger or if he something about you that humbles him and brings out the wounded child in him. Because 1 minute he should, but there's a lot of fake people popping up. There's a lot of fake emperors out there right now. Okay, so let's get past him. Now, what time is it? Okay, because we're almost to the end. You guys are in your head quite a bit. You could be missing somebody from your past, spending a lot of time alone by yourself, focusing on your career. You may get yourself out there because your birthday time is coming. I do see a job for some of you coming your way. And kind of wanting love. But there's a sense of you still reminiscing about a lot of things. Not just them, but I guess not them or someone, but the past with your family. There's a lot of things that you think about that you're still overcoming. And you, just like I told you, I fucking told y'all, y'all are really going to be about your business, your money, your career, your success, you know, stabilizing yourself in a real sort of way in 2020. This year, probably going into next year. You're going to choose you. Yeah, I was hurt. Yeah, me. Yeah, bad. This is you. I feel like you're leaving this behind. You're headed into new. And I can't be more happy for you, Sagittarius. It looks pretty awesome. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but yeah, looks good for you singles out there. That's what I have. That's what I have. Now on to Capricorn. Later, guys. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's good to be a Capricorn all the way around. You guys have money, success, setting unexpected income, setting wealth that could come your way, distance, lands, horizons, opportunities that you don't see coming your way. Like, there's some great things coming your way. Great things coming your way. But we're going to focus on couples first. And, of course, we're talking about love. So let's get into it. Overwhelmed, stressed out, drained. You want to talk. You want to hear their voice. They're tired of running away. So I guess they're coming your way. You cannot deny this person and they can't deny you. So let's not play no games. This is a very strong connection between the two of you. And I mean fucking hot and horny and strong and all the things. And you may be each other's solace. Like, yeah, you know, we both work really hard and we can always count on one another to take the edge off. That's always a nice, that's the best. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, it's no, do you still want each other? You haven't gone anywhere. Unlike the other signs that's hanging on by a fucking thread or just completely missing in action, you guys have not gone anywhere. Still together, very much so. Yeah. And if you're not together, neither one of you have left each other, and they'll be right back before you can blink. You may feel like the distance could be a challenge. You know, sometimes the travel, the distance, you know, work or whatever, something could be taking the two of you away from one another, and that may be, you know, challenging. And they may feel like obligations, responsibilities, having to make tough choices, that you've got to make some sacrifices and, you know, kind of see it all the way through could be a challenge. Also, if someone is kind of giving another person an ultimatum of, hey, this is what I need and this is going to happen and you can't, you know, that could be a bit of a challenge. There's love here and making a decision to kind of close the gap. Somebody's going to try to see the other person, maybe have date nights, spend some time, but it may not be enough. One of you may feel like I need more from you. And it's like you can get what you can get, but you know what it is. You knew what time it was. So what you want me to tell you, it's that type of thing. Like you kind of have to understand, if that makes sense. This is a process, one that requires maturity and understanding for it to really go somewhere. For some of you, this can be. Now, I'm talking about a relationship where, you know, career and work and other things take precedent over this relationship. And so you've got to lend into your maturity. But for others of you, this speaks to someone needing to grow up, basically. They can't have their cake and eat it too. And someone wants to have their cake, they want to eat it too. And it's kind of like we've gone to counseling, we've done A, B, and C, but it basically comes down to you. You know, you can't raise a man, you can't raise a woman. It's that type of thing. So someone needs to kind of grow up, is what it looks like to me. I don't see complete departing from each other. No, I don't. And I do feel like, for some of, I'm telling you, this is a very small, well, anyway. For some of you, I feel like this man will, for those of you where it's just work, all of this sacrifice and all of this is worth it. For others of you, only one of you will be left really 100% still in this. Only one of you. And the other person, well, the writing may have already been on the wall from the beginning, if that makes sense. That's what I have for couples. Now let's look at singles. Hey, Capricorn single ladies. Okay, so like I said, you have some sudden wealth here. Then you have a love coming. This could be a past love or new love, but this person is whole. They are rich, I'm hearing, or very financially stable. This is someone who is very much a commitment person and here to commit to you. Whew. Wow. You may feel, you want a love that is very passionate, that's very intense. And you could come across a little bit broken, a little bit vulnerable at this time, ladies. Some of you can struggle with family, trauma, a past relationship that didn't work out, and you're still kind of wearing that, ladies. Single Capricorn ladies, I do feel like, nighttime may not be your best friend. It could get very lonely, but you still kind of show up every day and give it a go and do your best, and you will hold yourself at a high standard, is what it looks like to me. Some of you could be going to court, so you're going through separation of some sort, splitting assets, getting what you deserve, moving on from this relationship. Some of you could definitely be meeting a new person, but this could be someone who's definitely worth it. Like, they have it, they got the goods, the money, they have the maturity, they don't play any games, all of that. This could be slow moving though, like it starts and then it kind of falls off. But as time goes on, if you're dating a couple of people, you'll know exactly which one you want. But you'll find yourself still kind of like thinking about the past person and missing them and wanting them. The past person still cares about you. They still have feelings for you, but they're kind of taking a break to heal this situation so they can get in a better headspace. They'll be focusing on work, and they will try to reach back out to you, even if it's telepathically, because they feel like the two of you are still meant to be, still husband and wife, still very much a couple. And I feel like the two of you probably are not going to get back together because too much damage has been done. That's what I have for Capricorn single ladies. Now let's look at men. Hey, Capricorn single men. Okay, we're going to get straight into this reading. Some of you could be going on a trip or a travel. You could be, it's something that you really have to do. Some of you are burying money, sending money overseas, about to do business overseas, making some massive changes, whatever travel or efforts that you are initiating, it will be successful for you. You're not satisfied with what's out there. You're not happy about, where you've come from in your love life, and you're not satisfied with what's out there. You seem like someone who's not open for a relationship. And you don't want to run. You want to deal with your relationship. You want to deal with where you've come as far as love is concerned. But you do still miss someone. So you're kind of staying away. And that makes sense. Like staying out of the fray. Like not just putting yourself out there. Yeah, you're healing. But you're also obsessive. So some of you could be paying to play. And then taking your time. You can be ruthless and then you take your time. So you have a good time with someone today. Then they don't hear from you until who knows when. Then you'll come back out of nowhere wanting more sex. That works if you're paying for it. It may not go so well if, you know, someone wants more. There's an opportunity for a relationship or something more on the table, and you could be giving to it. But you won't let it get too far. You will not let it get too far because you're not ready for a relationship. You still belong to someone. Yeah, you still belong to your past. And you're like, I'm still her husband and their dad. It could take some time for you to heal and for you to deal with that. And it's even the type of thing where this woman may move on, get married, do whatever. And you still is like, I'm still her husband. I'm still their dad. So, you know, you're taking your time there. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I see a little paying. I see a little playing around too. But I just get a lot of, when it comes to something real and invested in concrete, you will put that energy and that effort into your money, into your career, into your future, and less into a person. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I like you too. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. But I'm going to be very careful with what I spend. And I'm just wanting a really good time. Because I've kind of made a resolve and a decision that kind of this is more important to me in my life. So someone would have to come and eclipse that for her to be someone that you say, okay, it's time for me to change. That's what I have for Capricorn single men. Or Capricorns. I knew yours was going to be kind of straight, easy, straight, and no games being played. Thank you. Now on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius. This is your general love reading. We're going to focus on couples. There's a decision to make, couples. Whether you're going through a divorce, there may be a resurgence, but there's a decision that needs to be made. Hey, let me take these off. All right. Hold on, guys. Okay. The two of you could be separating, going through a divorce, and neither party is happy about it. You may feel like you didn't deserve them, and they really wanted reciprocity. A give and take. They could also be willing to do that here. You may feel like this relationship was very much a karmic tie, but it's hard to let go. You still feel very connected to them, and they regret the way things have gone between the two of you. They regret things. But you don't want to chase. You don't want to force anything. It's like if this should be, it shouldn't be this hard. And they may feel like the two of you are running out of time. May not be much time left. I'm hearing Aries. You are going to reach out wanting to fix this. You can come in very aggressive, very strong. They also want to work on this. They love you dearly. Like, they love you. So there's a lot of love. And the great thing about this is that they're going to tell you how much they love you. And if they don't tell you, they'll show you immensely. So it's just a lot of love for the both of you. Be a lot of spending time together, having fun, having a good time, but more loving each other, loving on each other, being very loving. And if there is a drive, like a distance, it's like you're making up for lost time. It's like, ooh, I missed you too. So that time apart is like worth it. It really is kind of worth it. And this is someone who works really hard. And they like, you know, and they also want to love hard. Like they just do a lot of things with a lot of passion. You know, this person also may find this relationship to be too much, like toxic. It may require too much of them. You may require too much of them, too much control, too much sex, too much, you know, indulging. It could just really get to be too much obsessiveness. I get more controlling over everything. And you may find it to be a challenge to keep control, to maintain the status quo between the two of you, to be disciplined, to be consistent in its relationship, to be very clear about what's going on. But there's a connection. I do feel that someone could be chasing their career. You know, their life is kind of like calling them, and they're going to it. And if there's a distance, I mean, the distance can definitely create an issue between the two of you. 2, 4, 6, almost 7, yeah, because it becomes more and more vague as to what the other person is doing. And like, you guys are good now, but as time goes on, there may be an issue with being consistent with your communication, and keeping up the consistency, as it seems like you're concerned about that. And hopefully no one, you know, infiltrates this, because it could be very problematic as well. I get like stalking, watching, keeping heavy tabs on the other person here as well. So very interesting. That's what I have for couples. Now let's look at singles. Hey Aquarius single ladies. Well, you have fortune coming your way. You could just be very fortunate in love. We're about to see. You don't want to chase anymore. You may feel like love is such a battlefield of very immature people, cliquey people, people that you just feel like is low vibrational. And you don't want to run. You don't want to chase. You don't want to run. You don't want to deal and waste your time with people that, you know, is only out for a chase and then want to run. Like, you're tired of it. Okay. Yeah, you're cutting people off. You're being pretty cold, unapologetic. There could be someone, a water sign, who is coming in wanting to give you some time, maybe love bomb you. You may feel like you're always on the go, but you're very attractive, and he's sexually attracted to you. And you know that you have him wrapped around your finger, but you do. And you like that. But you also have fallen for him. But you just like to be in control, and you miss him. You miss this person. For some of you, this is a person that's coming into your life, and you like to stay in control, so you'll be able to control this person. But this can turn into love. Definitely love. For some of you, this is the past coming back. And I do feel like you could stay together, but it's one of those things where some of you, especially if this is a relationship that is long distance, online love affair, like you don't live right next to each other. You don't have a consistent routine. Someone can be in a relationship at a distance or elsewhere, could be married or committed or have their options open, but the other person doesn't know about it. They can find out about it, but they just don't know about it. Excuse me. If you're just dating someone, then excuse me, it can get a little challenging, because what you discover, what one of you discovers, can create a rift, an argument, and some gaslighting and some problems, which will then bring a slowdown in communication. That's what I have for Aquarius single ladies. Now let's go to Aquarius single. Okay, Aquarius single men. You're in despair. Hopefully you guys are okay. You're not feeling very well. You're thinking the worst. You may be going through the worst, so I hope you're okay. You may have a very strong connection with someone. Like you're very passionate toward them. You may not be attracting new people because you come across taken. And you also can come across as someone who is very karmic. You could also attract soul karmic ties at this time. So very potent interest. Where there's a lot of, on your part, it could definitely be a lot of passion, and that'll lure you in. But you have a lot of responsibilities. You may have bigger things to focus on at this time. Like I got big fish to fry and I can't worry about this, but your desire is so strong right now. I guess because Mars is in Leo opposing you, that yeah, you're going to want to have sex. If the attraction is right, yeah. Oh yeah. You're going to be ready. The past is on your mind. Some of you, that you have an option to go back to the past. And I feel like you like the attention and maybe the affirmation and confirmation, but you may not give it a whole lot. No, you may want to really, for some of you want the past back. Like you want to get back into that relationship. You may be trying to give that person some attention, but ultimately it'll be up to one of you, them or you. Because I do see you going back to someone, wanting to reunite. This person loves you. But communication stopped because there was a lack of trust. Someone also needed to go and heal and fix their finances, get their life in order. And they still may not be out the woods, but they're getting there, or they'll be getting there. And I do feel like this certainly can pick up another love affair between the two of you. Where you come back into each other's lives and this thing changes into a secret love affair. Like the two of you could secretly kind of start something. The two of you, oh my goodness. The two of you, oh my goodness. Somebody's spinning you around in a goddamn circle. You and somebody is just going around in a circle because I do feel like there may be secret, like either people don't know that the two of you are in a relationship, but they know, but the two of you keep it a secret. And you don't want people knowing that you got back together, that you're together. And this woman can play very hot and cold. When she does, it's like you'll take to the hills and nurse your wounds. And she can play the victim. So, but you care about her, so you'll find yourself kind of forgiving and forgetting. I do feel like you're going to take your control back from this woman, because I feel like there's been a lot of psychological stuff, and it's a very karmic relationship. So there'll be you kind of focusing more on you, because there's some blessings that's going to come your way that'll make you have to kind of go and take flight and depart. And it may not be what she wants to hear, but it'll just be what needs to happen. And I can kind of like change the dynamics between the two of you. So it looks like to me. But if you're in despair because of maybe your finances or your own personal affairs, it looks like things are going to turn around for you. It could take time. So, you know, just hang in there. But in the meantime, you damn sure got some love ramping up, like big time is coming. But it looks like, again, the past is circling back around. Now on to Pisces. Hey Pisces, this is your Pisces couples. This is your general love reading. I'm going to start with couples first. Some of you are really focusing on home, developing home, finding a home, repairing home, building home. There may be a lot of talks about your relationship. And some of you may be trying to save face. You care too much about what other people say. You want to mend the situation. You want to fix things. And they realize their flaws and how they kind of mess things up. You're really focusing on the mistakes and how things can get fixed and how you can make things right. For some of you, could be going your separate ways. And if you are, it's like you're just about the, the logistics. Like, how can we get this right? What can we do to fix? But there can be an opportunity to fix this, like mediate and get back together. And your person is kind of seeing your side of it too. So again, doors can be open to mitigate and fix things. You think about them quite a bit. They want to work on this and cooperate. Some of you, again, there's work or there's business. There's other things involved in this dynamic. Uh-oh, I got to hurry up because my battery's about to die. So it's a lot of other things that's happening in this dynamic. Let me see how many minutes I have. Hold on, yeah. How many? What? Uh-oh. How many? What? Wait a minute, guys. Oh, crap. I got to really hurry up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to rush through your reading. I'm so sorry. I'll do yours reverse next time. I don't want to... Okay, let me just keep going. Anyway. So, this person... So you think about them a lot. They want to cooperate in this relationship, but they also could be focusing on work. And again, you guys have business and other things tied into each other. Love, forgiveness is a challenge in this relationship. It's the things ending, but it was karmically set up to do that. So there's devastation here. There's like trying to move on or trying to focus on like your separate ways, but there's hurt and there's pain. Someone's still stalking and watching the other person. They haven't let them go. And secretly there's some defensive and guardedness, scarcity going on here. If there's a child or a reason for the two of you to still remain in each other's lives, money could be used as a factor against the other person to some extent. There's a wanting to come back together again and spend time. Somebody wants to apologize and make it right and show that they love and they care and they're invested in this. The two of you, either some of you, the two of you are going to work this out and move on from this and physically move. And others of you, one of you will move on and physically, again, move past this situation and move away from the other person and take some time for themselves. Get to a place of happiness and contentment. Sorry, I'm not showing the cards. But this can be someone that is relentless to let this go and going to fight for it by any means. And I do feel like it's going to be hard to get rid of someone. It'll be very hard to get rid of them because they really, really want the other person. They're not going to let them go. You're still a couple, or you're still very much in each other's energy. And this man is not letting this woman go no matter what. Like, he's not letting her go. He's not ready to let her go. He's not letting her go. So I guess the two of you are still together. That's what I have for couples. Now let's look at ladies. Hey Pisces singles, single ladies, take 2. You guys didn't see the video. I had to stop your video. Well, your video stopped. The battery died. And it's a whole nother day. But anyway, let's get into your reading. So, someone may reveal themselves. Something could get found out. The cards are now all face up. Things are out in the open. And that's what you don't see. You are overwhelmed. I want to look at you right quick. I kind of want to, I'll do it in a minute. You're overwhelmed, stressed out, and drained. You may feel like you don't know if things will improve between you and another person or just in your love life overall. You feel damaged. So whatever you've experienced and have gone through, you definitely feel like that has done a number on you. And you can attribute where you are in your life right now to what you've gone through. Now, you're thinking about someone. They are thinking about you too. Somebody is also missing you here. And you could be playing the past back again, thinking about your past, thinking about what you've endured and what you've come through. You're guarded and you kind of are taking a lot of time. You have a new job, a new opportunity, or some new income. It's maybe a little bit more income for those of you who are making money. And others of you, if you're starting something new, like I'm going to school, I'm getting a certificate, I'm getting my license, that will boast very well for you, okay? And it will improve your life. For some of you, you could be putting a down payment on a property, even land, and to take you up and out of somewhere. So in a year's time, life will be looking completely different for you. You women will be kind of financially set, stable, in a really powerful place for yourself, an extremely independent place for yourself. But at the same time, and then there'll be options, but this is just general, just looking into you generally. There seems to be, you're on the right path as far as a new opportunity that again can take you to a long distance travel to foreign lands, or opting into some new form of education is going to kind of take you further in life and kind of set you up financially. Now let's look at love. Cutting people out, getting clear. You and someone is kind of still stuck where you're at. The person you're thinking about, they're kind of conflicted. This person, they've gotten in a better headspace, and they may have gone through their little process of overcoming what they've done, how it all went down, and they could find themselves kind of like now trying to get up and get out. Also could be coming towards you. If that is, I do feel like there's a relationship on its way. Pisces single ladies, you can have one. This is someone that could be very giving financially to you. Definitely want a relationship. So ladies, if you want a relationship, and I feel like you're at a place in your life, if you're financially set and you're good, you are now doing the shadow work so that you can open your heart again. Because some of you, your heart is very closed. It's closed. It's very difficult to get through to you. You feel like things are only going to turn into shit. Like 1 minute it's nice, and the next minute you've got to fend for yourself. And you may be attracting people who are a lot like you. They've gone through a lot and they have very little tolerance. And so there's no ebb and flow. There's no give and take. There's no tolerance, right? But I'm here to tell you there's someone that's coming in who will want a relationship with you. This is someone that was, could be a literal Leo, could be someone who's well-known, someone who's very prominent, or someone who kind of, you know what you're getting when you meet this man. You know what you're getting. And a lot of people may, again, know about him. He wants to move past whatever the problems are, and again, want to move you. So this could be someone at a distance, or someone that, no matter if you meet him locally, he is someone that is very capable and even could be divinely sent to you to take you away, physically away to another place, or to take you to a better place. Open your heart. Release your fears. Stop being this queen of swords, relax a little bit. I do feel like you're going to let your guard down, and there's going to be a connection. Now, it's going to take you some time, ladies. It's going to take you some time. This is not something that happens overnight, but as you allow yourself to open, as you allow yourself to love, as you allow yourself to be your feminine, right? As you go from her to being your feminine, you take this to the next level in this relationship. Listen, you have, I'm trying to play the other signs back in my head. You're the best reading I've had as far as single love and someone coming in that's right and true, because it starts off nice. It's a lot of it's a lot of cosplaying emperors out there. A lot. They show up as emperors and then they turn into knights and they turn into slick players. But yours is coming in, and this is divinely guided. He's divinely sent into your life. Now, all you have to do, and it looks like you will, and it's okay to be her. It's okay to be a little standoffish, a little suspect, a little, defensive, because that's not gonna run him away. But eventually, I do see you opening up. That's what I have for singles. That's really nice. Now let's get on to Pisces singles. Pisces. That's what I have for Pisces single women. Now let's look at Pisces single men. Okay, hey Pisces single men. This is your general love reading. You have a decision to make. Oh, some of you, this could be getting someone back, deciding to be with someone, making it right, propose to them. This is singles. So for some of you, you may be tasked with taking something to the next level and taking it up a notch, okay? Or deciding to be exclusive with someone, something like that. Let's see what's going on in your love life. You have someone that you have a very high steamy connection with, or you could be thinking about that person, and you could be looking like, well, what is it going to take and cost for me to take this to the next level? Some of you may even be dating someone, and it's getting pretty serious. You also may be looking at where your status in life and how can you improve that, because this could be someone that you're taking serious. You're taking a lot of stock in where you're at in life. Could be going over your books, and again, taking stock in whatever needs to be corrected, because you look at yourself now and you see, as a man, there's some things that needs to be fixed. I need to start being a little bit more conscious and accountable. And you could feel a bit overwhelmed, confused, not clear about where you stand in a situation with another person, And I feel like you can come across as very noble, very honest individual, someone who isn't playing any games, or people can read you pretty well. You're very stoic. You're really focusing on now family could call you out of nowhere. You got to rush and you have to adhere to some family responsibilities, but also family could be responsible for taking from you. And so you may be a little tight around the wallet, right? And that's what you're kind of thinking about. And it's like, well, damn, I have to focus on me and myself and my money. I do see you becoming more driven, more focused on where the problems lie and fixing that. And I feel like once you kind of get yourself under control, you open yourself up. You could be very sexually drawn to someone, but trying to leave them alone because they may not want you back in their life. But you cannot forget the fact that there's a lot of love here. So some of you Pisces men could be reminiscing or longing for someone, even stalking them from your past. However, at the same time, you could be getting to know a new person for some of you. You know the writing on the wall. You know it's over. It's been over, no matter what you've built together and who you truly are to one another in your mind. But you may feel like it's best for me to stay away. And so I see a lot of you men working to get yourself to a place where you're pleased where you are financially, and you will make someone a great husband. Yes, you will. And you'll have someone right there with you that's willing to love you, move on, and move. And it's kind of like I was saying to Pisces single ladies, where there's someone that'll come into your life, and this will be the person where you will move to foreign lands or move you out of your circumstance. And it's not she's depending on him. It's just that's the natural flow of things. And I feel the same for you Pisces single men. Although you may be cash strapped, or you may be reminiscing about a past relationship that could have created a family, that could have created a legacy of sorts. And there may be some cracks in that foundation. For some of you, you're going to repair that, and this definitely can then be a resurgence between you and that person, and you're once again together. You could be trying to work really hard to get that woman back, and that's going to take some time, but you guys will still be like family and still be friends, and still there's some cooperation there. Or a new woman comes into your life, and that woman will be a benefit to you. She will be loving, very soothing, very nurturing, very caring, your confidant, your counsel. And this is someone that is going to kind of influence you to move on, move past whatever you've gone through, who did what, how did it all happen. It's not going to matter, because now your waters will be calm, your tensions, your stress, your everything will be more still because of this love that's coming into your life. You guys literally have the best readings here today. Pisces singles, it looks like both of you will be kind of off the market, men and women, to some extent. Again, it's a general, so who knows who this is going to land on, but looks really good coming up for your love life. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care.